Our next guest to speak to us is a former Minister of State for Mines and Steel Development. He's an investor, a philanthropist, president of Master Energy Group Conglomerate, a politician, of course, who contested the governorship seat of Abia State 3 times. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be welcome Dr. SAMPSON, UCHE as the country president, and he's talking about global economic recovery through trade and investment. Thank you very much, sir.
Contested 3 times. Thank you so much. First of all, I must thank the organizers of this event, especially when I got the email and I saw man Sam over. I said, "Is it my own man?" So I was confused. So I tried to check and be sure that it's my own man there, and there we go. So when it has to do with maths, you know that I can forget about any other thing. And it's like a call to duty. I want to stand on already existing protocol. I have all my brothers here, friends that have gathered this morning, eminent citizens, world leaders, captains of industries, policymakers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited and appreciate the privilege to join you today on this pivotal platform in our global economic narrative, the Leadership Agenda Summit 2024. It is a quiet act that we gather in the vibrant heart of Lagos, a city pulsating with entrepreneurial spirit and brimming with the promise of a continent on the rise. It is also instructive that I have been asked to speak on a topic, global economic recovery through trade and investment. My elder brother has enumerated all the global crises, and I believe that we're on a pathway to recovery if we all can work together towards that. Yes, like the rapporteur said, I was the Minister of State for Mines and Steel, and I always tell people that care to hear that I'm sorry to say it, and I'll stand to say it anywhere, our governors are lazy. We have so much mineral in this country that can turn this country $1 trillion country than any other country. So it is something that I believe that we all have as a people. We can turn this country, Nigeria, $1 trillion country, honestly. Because I found out that Nigeria had so much mineral to its portfolio that we have much more gold than even Ghana, that we have lithium, that we have other pegmatite minerals undeveloped that can change the narrative of the world. But today, you see people leaving their states, coming to Abuja chasing for bank accounts, and that is very, very disheartening because states like Niger State can, the land mass alone is much more than the entire Southeast. They can do leverage on agriculture in wheat and sorghum, and then and corn, and change the narrative of the economy. So it's something that is so disheartening. Distinguished audience, the wind of change are upon us. While the scares of recent challenges, the lingering echoes of global pandemic, and the tremors of geopolitical conflicts such as the Russia-Ukraine, the Israel-Hamas war still resonate. the resolute hope of recovery and resurgence must begin to radiate within our collective consciousness. It is a better future we yearn for, a future where prosperity washes over not just exclusive economics, but covers every corner of our interconnected world. Today, I cannot just to dwell on pronouncement of doom, but to echo clarion call to embrace the potent tool at our disposal, the very engine that can propel us towards a sustainable and inclusive global economic renaissance, trade and investment. Really, trade and investment are not mere abstract concepts, but a lifelong of progress. They are the invisible traits and bind nations, weaving the trajectory of shared prosperity. They are the catalyst of innovation, igniting the spark of development across the continent. They are the bedrock of resilience, offering stability in the face of adversity. Yet, the path to this bright future is not without its hurdles. Trade extension exists, whispers of protectionism rise, and the ghost of inequality still casts a long shadow in our world. It is in these times that leadership, vision, and unwavering commitment become our most potent weapon. It is in these times that we must rise above the dissonance, forging alliances, and chart a course towards a future where every nation thrives. Just like my elder brother has enumerated, there's a lot of war going everywhere, but all these things can be done if we can look at how we can all forge ahead as a people together through trade to navigate around us. In the next few moments, let us explore the intricate dynamics of trade and investment, their transformative power, the challenges that impede their flow, and the charting of bold course towards a future where their potential blossoms to usher in a new era of sustainable global economic recovery. Today we have the African Free Trade that brings all the African countries together for them to import and have limitless and boundless opportunities. But I can tell you that it's a big problem today. I want to export a product to Cotonou and Ghana. And they said that my duty is 50% of the cost of the product. That means from the one, I'm a negative. So we are not gotten to the part that we are talking about true African Trade Alliance, where we all can come together to build a formidable trade within Africa. The vital role of trade and investment. Imagine a world where borders are not barriers, but bridges, where knowledge and technology flow freely, like invigorating rivers nourishing diverse landscapes, where innovation ripples outward, sparkling new possibilities in every corner of the globe. This is the world that open trade and investment can unlock. As economic growth is aging, history is our witness. Open trade has long been the potent fuel propelling nations towards prosperity. Studies tell us that economics embracing trade witnesses higher growth rates, increased job creation, and significant reduction in poverty. Look at Singapore, a former fishing village, transformed into a flourishing global economic powerhouse, largely thanks to its embrace to open trade. Or consider the United Arab Emirates, now a rising Dubai star in the global commercial sense, fueled by its strategic integration into international trade network. These are not isolated tales, but authentications of transformative power of trade and investment. But trade is not merely about exchanging goods and services. It is a conduit for knowledge, a pathway for cutting-edge technologies to cross borders and fertilize the soil of innovation. Think of a young entrepreneur in Nigeria accessing the latest advancement in renewable energy developed in Germany, or a medical researcher in Brazil benefiting from life-saving drug research conducted in Japan. This cross-pollination of ideas, facilitated by open trade, is the very livelihood of progress. Think of the internet, the product of international collaboration, transforming communication and reshaping the entire industry. Or consider the development of life-saving vaccines, often a product of combined effort of scientists across continents. Trade opens the highway for these transformative ideas to reach every corner of the world. As resilience in the face of storm, the world is an interconnected network. And this network, resilience is paramount. We are conversant with a global economy where disruption in one corner creates ripples felt across the continent. A stark example is the Russia, a major oil and commodity export whose engagement in geographical conflict has affected the rest of the world in the way or the other. Today, width is a problem if you are in the flour business. 7 billion barrels of product that come from Russia cannot leave Russia today unless they go through the black market. So you can see it's a big problem. If you remove 7 billion production from Russia production, you can imagine what is happening and the prices going on in the world. This is the reality of a closed, fragmented world. Conversely, open trade and investment with a fabric of resilience, diversified trade partnership act as a shock absorber, mitigating the impact of global disruptions. Imagine a food security crisis in well established or a financial emotion being witnessed by investment. A global economy and that's what I'm talking about. Glimpse of the transformation. Next, let's all deep into this is the line ahead. Let's put in for of trade investment to global economic recovery. Challenges. Trade or of trade and investment is bright toward realizing it is not without darkness. Despite challenges, opportunities beckoning on us to make them with own and vision. Some of the challenges is the obsession within in our world is Isaac beginning to stifle the flow of and services, the perception and concerns about trading balance can lead to retreat into a fight of protectionism, erecting war instead of bridge. With this concern, not with the business, fairly and with system. But extra is like all trade position remain essential for and adaptation to all that are crucial to the and resolute commitment to faith and dispel the shadow of protection and foster level playing. The actions can prosper for global economic. It is sustainable. In fact, the livelihood of people also requires stewardship. When acting foreign variable, we cannot create evil. Participation in global marketplace. We must address these imbalances head on. Targeted initiative and capacity building programs. Action was take to overcome this talent and expense and it will give us a friend behold as other. In we must commit to the following. 1. We must renew our commitment to open trade. Let us reincorporate our commitment to multilateral trade agreements and framework. Let's uphold the principle of fair and open trade, not through empty rhetoric, but through concrete actions. Let us work tirelessly to modernize and strengthen existing trade institutions, ensuring the counter to the reality of the 21st century. Let the World Trade Organization not be a relative of a redundancy, but a vibrant platform for fostering cooperation and resolving disputes. Also, African economies occupy a crucial position in the global and investment landscape. The commitment and the continent boast immense resource wealth. What I would like to know, it was when I became minister that I knew that Tinkan Island was not just named Tinkan Island. It was named Tinkan Island because it was a source of export for tin out of the country. And that was why they named it Tinkan Island. It was just not named Tinkan Island. It was a source of export for tin out of Nigeria. And I can show you how rich this continent is. So much work is deposited there. And that is why the whole world is looking for Africa. Once Africa rises, the whole world will see that everything will change. Also, African economies occupy a crucial position in the global trade and investment landscape. The continent boasts immense resource wealth, a worldly young population, and the world's largest free trade area. In the African continental free trade area, this factor creates unique opportunities for economic growth and diversification. The FTA promises to dismantle trade barriers, bolster and boost integral regional trade, attract foreign investment in manufacturing and value-added industries. However, significant challenges remain: fragmented markets, inadequate infrastructure, and complex regulation hampers intra-African trade. Building productive capacity, diversifying economies beyond commodities, and nurturing a skilled workforce are crucial to sizing the FTA full potential. To contribute to a global economic recovery, navigating the intricate web of global trade and investment requires Africa to capitalize on the FTA opportunities while protectively addressing internal constraints. In doing so, we send a powerful message. Open trade is not a zero-sum game, but a rising tide that lifts all goals. Let us forge strategic investment partnership that harnesses the power of capital for good. Yes, let us create welcoming environment for responsible investors. Environment with clear regulations, transparent governance, and a commitment to sustainable practices. Let us prioritize investment in crucial sectors like infrastructure, technology, renewable energy, and education, emerging luminous solar panels, lighting up rural villages in Africa, powered by investment in renewable energy solutions. Think of high-speed rail network connecting continents together, fueled by collaborative infrastructure projects. These are investments that are not only generate return, but also build more resilient, equitable, and suitable for all. Investing in the future of our day. Let us not in the future. Let us invest in the future of our day. A future where every child has access to quality education, where innovation thrives across borders, and where the fruits of prosperity are shared by all. Let us channel our resources toward bridging digital divide, equipping young minds with the tool to navigate the 21st century digital economy. Let us invest in research and development and fostering collaborative effort to tackle global challenges like climate change and inequality. This is not mere expenses but investment in the fabric of our shared future. Friends, this is not a call to a friend of heart, but summons to an architect of progress. It is a call to break down walls, not build them. It is a call to forge alliances, not sow discord. It is a call to embrace transformative power of trade and investment, not succumb to arrow of isolationism. Let us step forward toward and write a new chapter of narrative in global economic progress. Let us be the generation to embrace global trade, foster responsible investment, and build a future where prosperity washes over every corner of the world. The time for action is now. Let us rise to the challenges for the future of our shared world as it depends on all of us. In conclusion, friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we stand at the juncture of a pivotal moment. We are living in unprecedented times. The lingering COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted our lives, our businesses, and our societies in a way we could not have imagined. It has also exposed the fragility and interdependence of our global system and the need for greater cooperation and solidarity among nations. The pandemic has also created a window for opportunity for us to rethink and reshape our economic model to make it more resilient, inclusive, and sustainable. We have a chance to build back better, to create a new normal that works for everyone and ensure global economic recovery. Yes, the efforts of the past and the recent challenges are challenges like the pandemic, global conflicts, just as I said, Hamas, war and co and Israel war, has shown that there is a whole lot that we are all facing. This is a mere of utopian dream, but a tangible reality within our grasp. By embracing the transformative power of responsible investment, we can pave a way for sustainable development, green infrastructure, and thriving communities. The journey ahead will not be without thought. Trade tension is near, protectionism may rise, the ghost of inequality may be has long challenge. But in the moment, let us remember the documented spirit of collaboration that brought the world thus far. Let us rise above dissonance, discourage war, forge alliances across the borders, and chart a course towards the future, where every nation will thrive, and no one is left behind. My friends, the aim of opportunity breakouts. Let us dip our pens in the violent use of optimism and action, and together let us write a new chapter in the narrative of global economic progress. The time of action is now. Let us rise and seize this moment, and let's make this moment count. Let us make trade and investment
the catalyst for global development. Thank you.